Good morning. Yeah, you're right. As you can see behind us, we're actually in a campground. More on that after the intro. So that's right, as you saw, we are in a campground.
Yeah.
We are actually in Bozeman, Montana, and we're staying at the Bozeman Hot Springs campsite.
Campground and RV.
Yeah, campground and RV.
Something like that.
So we'll have to get back to why and how we ended up here. But we are actually walking over to one of the benefits of this campground, and that is a free breakfast for all 3 mornings that we're going to be here. So we're excited to head over. Today is going to be eggs and turkey sausage. Perfect for me. Yesterday was Belgian waffles.
Yeah, and it was so good. I never eat Belgian waffles, so I treated myself.
I didn't actually have an opportunity to eat any of those because I'm not eating any carbohydrates. But I did eat a couple packages of cream cheese. So we'll show you that setup over there.
Bellies are full.
All right, as you saw, we filled our plates with some turkey sausage and eggs. They're very good.
So good.
Michelle got a couple packets.
Oh, for tomorrow, in case we don't have time to make it, some oatmeal packets.
We're leaving early in the morning tomorrow to head out here from Bozeman.
I'm going to miss these amenities. I feel spoiled. Don't you?
I don't like paying $95 a night for a campsite, but
well, no,
this one's worth it. So, long story short, we were looking for some boondocking spots here in Bozeman or near Bozeman, and the ones that there were like 45 minutes away. There was obviously it was boondocking, so there's no hookups, and it's been 92 degrees the last few days, so we knew we were going to have to run the air conditioner. So we decided to bite the bullet and get a campsite. The reason we chose this one is because for every night that you stay, you get the day you arrive as well as the next day when you depart access to the hot springs here. So we're going to probably show you a couple videos from there or insert some photos that we took while we were over at the hot springs. We'll probably go over again today, but probably not tomorrow morning because we're going to be leaving. But yeah, so you get free access to the hot springs, and I think it's typically $22 a person. So that's part of the added bonus to this campground. So let me show you here as we walk back to our site. Internet here is not great, at least for Verizon, and our Starlink isn't getting the greatest service because of these trees. But we actually are moving over, so we are currently in site B7. And we have to move to B6. They only had B7 available for 2 nights and B6 for 1, so we're going to actually pack up here and move right next door, and you know, reestablish our location over there. It actually looks like that might have a clearer view of the sky. So if I put it on if I put a Starlink on the pole, I might be able to get a little bit better service. So we'll check back in here in a little bit.
So Kyle is off. He's got to go down and turn around, and then he'll come back on this road right here. Because we're leaving this spot. We were here for 2 nights, and we have to move over to this spot right next door for 1 night. We've already got some of our stuff moved over there, so it was an easy move. We didn't have to really pack up a whole lot. And he's back, folks. That's our humble abode. This is a super nice campground. I highly recommend it to anybody who is staying in or near Bozeman, Montana. The amenities are spectacular, something we're not used to since we are dry campers. But we are absolutely loving it. And just like that, we are in our new spot. Just got to get it leveled and set up. Good job, Kyle.
We're back. So I think the last time we checked in with you guys, we were over at Bozeman Hot Springs RV Park Campground and Hot Springs. So today was a travel day. So we just stayed 3 nights there at the Hot Springs. So we ended up leaving this morning about 6:30. Got up early and headed out, and we drove for about, well, it said Google time, 4 hours and 10 minutes. It took us like 5.5 hours. RV time, stopping, you know, getting gas, those types of things. So we are now just outside Regis, Montana. We came over this way because we've been waiting anxiously for many years to do the next thing on our bucket list. So we're not going to tell you what that is right now, but you'll find out here soon enough, probably in this video actually. So we're going to do it here in the next day, 2, 3, 4 days, something like that. So anyway, we got to our new boondocking spot. We are in the Lolo National Forest, and we are at what's called the Muchwater Recreation Area. We got here, today's a Thursday, and so I was kind of apprehensive about getting here on a Thursday because often that's not a good day to get to a boondocking spot. You want to get there on a Monday or Tuesday. But to my surprise, there's hardly anybody here, and these sites are awesome. Now, there's not a ton around here, so that's probably part of it, but let me show you here in a minute. We just took a walk around the loop. I want to show you our awesome camping site. We've got basically no cell service, but we've got a clear view of the northern sky, so Starlink's coming in like a champ. But yeah, we are here. We are on the Clark Fork River, and give me a second, I'll turn you guys around and show you our sweet camping spot. All right, here we are. What's pretty sweet is directly on the other side of the river is a fairly used railroad track. We've already seen one coal train come down the railroad tracks already. So let me show you our front door for the next 10 days or so. Whoops, dropped my water bottle. So yeah, we're definitely going down and gonna play in that water. Looks very refreshing, especially since the next few days are gonna be in the low 90s. Next week's supposed to be beautiful, like low 80s. One day it's like 79. So we're pretty excited about this new boondocking spot, and we'll check back in. Maybe the next segment of this video will be that new epic bucket list item, maybe something else. See you soon.